it seems confining, and I can't really see anything. It's very dark.
Okay.
It's still damp.
And this confining place, what are the emotions that you get from this place?
Loneliness.
Loneliness, yes. Do you feel that you're by yourself in this place, or are there others there with you?
I feel like I've been forgotten here.
Yes. Yes.
I feel alone.
Yes.
I don't know why I can't see anything.
I don't want you to see. I want you to just sense. So this place, it's very dark. As you're there a little bit longer, your inner eyes begin to adjust to this setting.
I'm younger.
You're younger. How old are you there?
Say 7, 8.
And in this place in which you're confined, the body that you have, is it male or female?
Female.
And do you feel that it's the same body that you have now, or is it a different body? What's the first thing that comes to your mind?
It seems different.
Different, very good. If you knew the difference, what would it be? Is it the clothing that you're wearing? Is it how you look?
The hair
What kind of hair do you have?
seems like dark and curly.
Yes. And what type of clothing are you wearing? Are you wearing any clothing, first of all?
I feel kind of naked.
Naked. Yes.
A little scared.
Yes.
Naked and scared.
Naked and scared. And what do you imagine is confining you in this place? Is there anything that's holding you in to this place?
It feels like the darkness is holding
Yes.
itself.
Yes. Yes.
Um,
Tell me more. Just describe it for me, everything that you're sensing. There's no wrong answers.
I know, it seems dark, dank, cold.
Yes.
I'm alone. I'm a mess. Short, curly black hair.
Yes.
Naked, possibly.
Yes.
Not thinking about much.
Okay. So let's do something. I'm going to count from 1 to 3, and I want you to advance in that same lifetime to when something actually happens. 1, 2, and 3. What's happening? Are you in the same place?
I'm having a hard time getting out of there.
What do you imagine is holding you from getting out of there?
I want to say it myself.
Yes. Tell me more.
What is beyond there is unknown.
Yes.
And I know the monster I'm in here. I know the room I'm in. I want to step out.
So let's go into that even deeper. I'm going to count from 1 to 3, and I want you to advance to the next important scene from that lifetime of being confined. What happens next? 1, 2, and 3. What's happening? Even if you think you're making it up, what comes to your mind? Yes.
I can't get out of the box, Alba.
I can't get out of the box. Yes. I want you to sense what it feels like to not be able to get out of the box. What happens to you in that box?
I start to panic.
Yes. Tell me more.
I want to get out and live my life. I can't seem to get out. I feel like I'm underground.
Underground, very good. Keep going.
There are leaves on top of me. I need to somehow find the exit.
Yes. Yes, keep going.
Trying to imagine that I can see in the dark.
So I want you to tell me where all these leaves are that are on top of you. What's around you?
They're outside of this box I'm in.
Yes.
I imagine that they're laying on the grass that I can't seem to get to.
Yes. And what happens as you're laying there underground, knowing that there are leaves on top of you and you can't get out? What happens next? Yes.
Shivering inside.
Very good. Continue. You're shivering.
I'm getting cold.
Yes. Yes. Tell me more.
I just want to get out of this trap I'm in.
Yes. What happens next? Yes.
Why am I stuck here? I don't understand why I'm stuck here.
Yes.
There's got to be a way out.
Continue. What happens next? What do you do next to try to get out?
I need to start clawing to get out.
All right. Tell me what you're doing.
Digging on the side wall, on the far wall.
And what is that side wall made out of?
Mud.
Very good. Continue.
It's getting all under my nails and everything where they...
Yes. What happens next?
I yearn for fresh air.
And what happens when you don't get fresh air?
I cry. I'm crying as I feel hopeless.
And as you're feeling hopeless and you're crying, I want you to notice where your soul is as you're feeling helpless and you're yearning for fresh air.
Watching myself dirty and young digging.
Yes. Yes. And what happens next? What happens as you try to keep getting out? What happens to your body?
It gets tired.
Yes. Continue.
Well, I can't see anything beyond that.
Yes. What happens next? Do you stay there?
I think I do.
So up until this moment, what's been the most difficult part of all of this?
I don't know why I'm under there. Why I picked this door. Why I can't get out.
All right. So listen very carefully. I'm going to count from 3 to 1. And when I get to number 1, you will be before you are underneath this dirt. You will go to the origin of how this all happened. But this time you're going to experience it completely. 3, 2, and 1. How does this all begin? Where are you? Even if you think you're making it up.
I feel like I'm in a small town. I'm cold. I'm shivering.
And what do you imagine you're shivering? Take a look at how you're dressed.
Like in burlap or something.
Yes. Are you alone?
I feel like there's people around me, like I'm at a market or something. I need to be... I should have a home, but I don't, and I'm frozen.
What's happened to your family? You'll know. Yes. Yes, you'll know what happened to them.
They've left me because I'm different.
Mm-hmm. Very good. How is it that you're different?
I don't know, I'm problematic.
Mm-hmm. Very good. So they've left you. And now you're shivering in this town? Yes.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm. Notice how else you're feeling.
I'm hungry, skinny.
Hungry and skinny. Very good. Where do you go?
Where do I go?
Mm-hmm.
Ooh.
Yes. Yes, where do you go to next?
I feel like I'm walking on a hay-covered path.
Mm-hmm. Yes.
The yellow straw.
Mm-hmm. Yes. And where does this yellow straw lead you to?
Past dwellings that are not mine.
Mm-hmm. Yes.
I don't know why I'm so cold.
Because the weather is cold. Mm-hmm. You'll be okay. Just continue.
It's just walking along barefoot.
Mm-hmm.
I feel the hay on my feet.
Yes.
And I'm dirty and my hair is a mess.
Mm-hmm. And what do they call you in that life? What's your name?
I want to say Melody.
Melody. Mm-hmm. And how old are you, Melody?
Like 7, 8 years old.
Mm-hmm. Yes. Yes. So what do you do next, Melody?
I feel like I fell.
Okay. Where did you fall into?
A hole.
Mm-hmm. Yes.
Like something that was set up as a trap for maybe something else.
Yes.
And I'm stuck in there. I'm still cold.
Yes. Yes. So what happens now? Yes. What happens next? Notice what happens to your body as it's there, feeling cold.
I cry out.
Mm-hmm. Yes.
Nobody hears me.
Say that again.
Nobody hears me.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm cold and I'm alone and I'm scared. Left behind, feeling something's wrong with me.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not connected to anything or anyone.
Yes. Yes.
Is there a point in getting out of here?
Mm-hmm. So as you contemplate that, what decision do you make?
What decision do I make?
Mm-hmm. What do you do next?
I try to get out, but what's the point?
Mm-hmm. Yes.
I'm just cold and hungry.
Mm-hmm. And notice what happens to your body as it gets colder, it gets hungrier, and you can't get out. What's the first thing that you notice that happens to your body? Yes.
I'm shivering.
Mm-hmm. So I want you to think about that and how it is that that is now affecting you in the life as Jackie. What does it make you do?
It makes me separate myself and keep other people at arm's length.
Mm-hmm. And when you do that, what does that prevent you from doing in the life as Jackie?
Having meaningful and open relationships.
Mm-hmm. Very good.
They will find out that there is something wrong with me.
Mm-hmm. So I want you to now talk to that little girl What do you say to her?
There's nothing wrong with you. You are well loved. You are fine. You are happy.
Yes.
They didn't understand you.
So I want you to talk to all of those. Have your soul talk to those that didn't understand you. And I want you to tell them exactly how you feel. I don't want you to hold anything back.
Why do you judge me? Because I'm not like you.
Tell them everything.
I
You threw me out like the trash.
Yes, because I don't think like you. I think outside the box.
You discarded me like a piece of trash.
Yes, you did. You left me out there cold and shivering and dirty and alone and hungry.
And you took from me all of my self-worth. You took from me all of my confidence. You took from me love.
You took everything from me until I was just a shell.
And you took away my power. And I want that back. I want my power back.
I want my power.
Take it back. Open your arms and take it back. Breathe it in. Breathe in all of your self-worth, all of your confidence, all of your self-love, all of your light, all of the warmth. Feel it going into every cell of your body. You've got it back. You've got it back. Take it all back. And now that you have all of your power back, I want you to go ahead and I want you to put a big warm blanket around this little girl. I want you to just warm her up. I want you to give her that love that she needed. Give her your warmth.
She is worthy of it.
And I want you to take that little soul into the light now, knowing that with the death of that body, that experience is over. That she can now resonate with that beautiful light that she is, knowing that her uniqueness was what was important in that life, and she just wasn't understood. She came here into that lifetime to bring something unique into her family, and they just didn't understand it. And as you take that soul into the light, I want you to just notice that your guide is there waiting for you. What does your guide tell you about that life that you just lived?
Oh, we tried that. That didn't work.
That didn't work, yes. What was it that you were trying to do in that lifetime?
I was trying to help people see differently.
Yes.
To be more open-minded.
And that didn't work, did it? What year was that?
I say 1357.
And what part of the world was that in?
Somewhere in Europe,
Very
I
good.
think.
Very good. So now that we know that didn't help, that you came to that lifetime to help people to see differently, you could just take a nice deep breath and allow your soul to warm you up. And I'm going to count backwards from 3 to 1. And as I get to number 1, you'll be in another moment in time in which your soul needs to heal. 3. Taking a deep breath in. Very good. 2. And 1. Where are you?
In an office. I'm a man, it seems like.
Are you young or old? How old are you there?
I would say middle-aged.
How are you dressed there?
Very smartly in a suit.
What kind of work do you do in that office?
Oh, important work.
Yes. Tell me more.
Like accounting or lawyerly type things. I'm important in the town.
Very good. Is it a small town or a large town?
Seems like a mid-sized town for the time.
Very good. I'm going to touch your shoulder, and as I touch it, you're going to get that warmth. Just calm me down. That's it. That's it. Feel the warmth going through your body and relaxing all of the muscles. That's it. Very good.
I don't seem to like this guy too much.
All right. What is it about you?
Seem quite pompous.
No, I'm quite pompous.
Pompous, looking down my nose at others.
Okay, and how do they treat you?
Like they treat me respectful. They tolerate me.
And what is it about your work that they don't like about you?
I have the power to do something.
Yes.
I feel like I'm the mayor or something.
All right, very good. So I'm going to count from 1 to 3. When I get to number 3, you will see yourself doing the work that you do. 1, 2, and 3.
Seems like I'm keeping tabs in a book. People that owe money.
So you're a money man, a money collector?
Maybe.
Yes.
Properties. Property taxes, possibly.
Yes. Very good. Tell me more.
I know everybody. It seems like I have their names in a book. And they owe me money.
Yes. And if they owe you money, you have the power, don't you? You have power over them.
I do.
How does that make you feel?
Well, I don't like myself all that much, seemingly.
Notice how you feed off of that power. What happens next?
They come to me and plead that they can't pay me. And I really feel like I should be more forgiving, but I have to answer to other people.
Yes.
So I can't let my heart get in the middle of that.
Yes.
So I just have them pay what they can. I have to keep the ledger. I can't imagine who I'm answering to, though.
Well, let's find out. I'm going to count to 3. When I get to number 3, you'll see who it is that you work for. 1, 2, and 3. Who is that?
Oh, seems like royalty.
Yes.
But in my mind, I'm like, you've just appointed yourself. Somehow you've appointed yourself. I've ended up working for you.
Yes.
My heart is bigger for these people, but I have to keep it under wraps.
And look at the one that you report to. Have you seen those eyes before? Do they seem familiar?
Yes.
Very good.
Yeah. Wow.
So what happens next?
She doesn't see me as a person with a heart. I'm a tool,
Yes.
placeholder. I work for her. I do the dirty work to have these people come into the office and plead and beg me that they, and she's just, she's ruthless.
How does she treat you?
Like trash. I'm a tool.
Yes.
Why can't I get any more out of that?
So let's move forward. Let's move forward a little bit to when something actually happens. I'm going to count to 3. When I get to number 3, you'll be in a situation where you will understand what's happening. 1, 2, and 3.
I'm letting these people, letting them off easy because my heart is softening as I get older. I must be eating my feelings too because I'm just getting bigger and bigger over the years.
Yes.
I don't have it in me to be ruthless. I'm kind-hearted to these people.
Yes.
So I'm going to somehow take the brunt of that eventually. I'm stuck in this predicament here. I believe I'm willing to sacrifice myself on maybe not a literal level, but to my grandmother or whoever that is that I answer to.
Very good. So move ahead. I'm going to count to 3. When I get to number 3 is when you receive what it is that you have been sacrificing yourself for. 1, 2, and 3.
Well, she tells me I'm worthless. We need to get somebody else in there that is more heartless. You're just one pudgy, soft-hearted, useless son of mine is what I want to hear, or what I hear. A useless son of mine.
Yes.
I gave you the power and I gave you the stuff to do. You had it made there. And still you found a way to F it up.
Notice how that makes you feel.
That maybe there's something wrong with me. That I actually have a heart.
Yes. So what happens next?
I don't know. Let's see. I feel like she disposes me of me in some way. Maybe it's emotional.
All right. So let's find out. I want you to just clear that feeling that you have a soft heart and you messed it up for her. I'm going to count to 3. When I get to number 3, you will see what happens with your life. 1, 2, and 3. Where are you now?
I'm being taken away.
Who takes you away?
I don't hurt. Her hired help.
Where do they take you?
To the top of the hill.
What happens at the top of the hill? What's there?
It's a place where they dispose of those that are not useful.
So what's happening to you?
I think it's the guillotine for me.
Are you there by yourself or are there others there?
People that took me there are there.
Are there any witnesses?
Yes.
Who's around you?
The town.
How do they react to you?
I think they kind of knew I was a softie playing a role. They know that there'll be one worse than me coming behind me.
Yes.
They feel kind of sorry for me. But they also have disdain for me.
Yes.
I have some disdain for myself. That I was a kind of a wuss.
Yeah.
I didn't stand up to my mother. And I didn't follow my dreams either.
Yes. So what happens next?
Put my head on where I'm supposed to put it down.
Yeah.
I lay my life down willingly because I am alone. I don't have a family. And I've let my family down.
So I'm going to count to 3. When I get to number 3, the guillotine will fall. You tell me what happens. 1, 2, and 3. What's happening?
My head falls into a basket.
Yes, and as your head rolls into a basket, what's happening to the rest of your body?
It goes limp.
How is all of this now affecting you in a life as Jackie? What does it make you do?
Gosh. I loathed myself all through my teen years. Everything was my fault. I turned everything in on myself. The things that weren't even mine to take, I turned in on myself.
And when you turn in on yourself, what does that prevent you from doing in a life as Jackie?
Loving myself. Seeing who I am through my Creator's eyes. Seeing the worth of my heart and my creativity.
Yes.
My mind.
Very good. So I want you to do something. I want you to go ahead and I want you to get that head out of that basket. And put it back on your body. And I want you to suture it back. You could use your hands and suture it. Whatever it takes. I want you to just put it back. Get it all together. Make yourself whole once again. And tell me when that's done.
Oh, much better.
Very good. And now that you're whole, I want you to go ahead and talk to your mother, the one that made you feel this way, the one that made you do things that were against your heart. I want you to be frank with her, even if you have to scream at her. Tell her exactly how you feel about how she treated you.
Mom, I had gifts. They weren't the gifts you would have me have, but I had gifts. I tried to fit myself into a mold that you wanted, to please you, to earn your love. I shouldn't have to earn your love for who I am.
And you took all my power from me.
You dismantled me.
Now I want you to notice what part of your body has been just shriveled away.
My heart.
So I want you to go ahead and ask her, demand of her to give you back that power to fill your heart back up.
Give me my heart back.
Now.
Now.
Take it. That's it.
Ooh.
Take it back.
I want it to be as plump as my body is. Plump and pliable. Give it to me. Let it go.
Take back all your power. That's it.
Power is in my heart. It's my love.
That's your love. That's it.
You robbed me of that. Give it back, please.
And now that you have all of your power back and all of your heart, you could see this woman. And you could see what she was missing herself. And you could see how she got to be so ruthless.
Oh my gosh, she's shrinking and drying up.
Can
Those two beady eyes.
Can you forgive this woman for not knowing how to love her own child? How not to even use the love that she came in with.
Yes.
And you will see that she went through the same thing
Oh my goodness.
with her father, who made her the queen.
Wow.
Can you forgive all of them, and you'll see who her father is too.
Wow, those black beady eyes. Why is that what I want to forgive you?
So I want you to notice how by holding on to all of this resentment, it is actually turned in on yourself.
Yes.
Are we ready to pull all of that out?
I just want to be free for once.
So I want you to notice all of that poison that's been inside of you, that you have been receiving through lifetime upon lifetime. And notice where all of this is. Where are you holding all of this poison that they've given you?
My liver.
I want you to go ahead and begin to pull out all of that from your liver. And I'm going to sound the tuning fork. And I want you to pull it all out. Pull it all out. That's it. That's it. Pull it out.
Oh my goodness.
Get it all out. All that black goo. Doesn't belong to you.
No. None of this crap belongs to me.
Take it all out. Very good. That's it. You're doing great.
I don't know why I'm shaking so much.
That's okay. That's fine.
Oh, this is all crampy.
Notice what else is there.
There's something here.
Okay. So before we get to that, I want you to go ahead and take that soul into the light. I want you to take that man into the light, knowing that with the death of that body, that experience is over. He has his head back. He has his power back. He has his love back in his heart. His heart is nice and plump and is able to love once again. And now, I want you to scan this body, and I want you to see what is going on with this body. What's there that shouldn't be there? What do you sense or feel?
There's something under my right breast.
So I want you to just imagine yourself getting really tiny and going deep inside of that space. And as you go deeper and deeper, you'll be able to see with different eyes. What does that look like to you, that thing underneath your breast? It looks like what? Notice the color, the texture. If it's pointy or hard, what is it?
Pointy and hard and angry.
Very good. I want you to notice if that's part of this body or a past life, or is it something separate from you? What does it remind you of? What's the first thing that comes to your mind?
It feels separate from me.
All right. So everything has a voice, and I'm going to count to 3. When I get to number 3, I want you to give that mass a voice and let me speak with it. I don't want you to interfere. 1, 2, and 3. You there? Are you male or female?
I'm male.
You're male. How old are you? How old are you? What's the number that comes to your mind?
I want to say 80.
80, very good. And what do they call you?
Joe.
Joe?
Jehoshaphat? I don't know. I want to say Jehoshaphat.
Jehoshaphat? Does that sound right, Jehoshaphat?
Yeah.
Okay, Jehoshaphat, how long have you been there?
I've been there a long time.
How old was Jackie when you found her?
She was a little tyke.
Like how old?
No, just a little tyke. 3.
3. What was happening to her that attracted you to her?
She was screaming.
What was she screaming about?
Oh my gosh, she was so darn scared.
What is she scared of?
She was scared. Scared of the dark, scared of her dad.
Yes.
She was in a crib,
She was still in the crib.
standing up, screaming.
And so, what caused you to connect with her?
She was so darn cute. And light.
And what about you? Were you attracted to this little cute, light little kid?
She needs to toughen up.
Okay.
Kid needs to toughen up.
So are you tough?
Oh yeah, just, you know.
So Jehoshaphat, tell me about your life. What makes you so tough?
School hard knocks. School hard knocks. And I am hard as a rock.
You are.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna help this one.
So if you're so hard, how is it that your body died?
I think I died of old age. Frail.
Frail. So I'm going to take you there, Jehoshaphat. I'm going to count to 3, and you're going to be right before you're died. 1, 2, and 3. What's happening?
Laying in a bed.
Are you by yourself?
I got some people.
Who are these people around you?
They were just taking care of me, make sure I don't get out of bed.
And how old are you there?
Gosh, I must be in my 80s. I am just skin and bones.
And what year is this, Jehoshaphat?
Year. I want to say 1942.
Yes. So your body died?
Yeah, I think so.
And where did you go after that body died?
I don't know, just hung around.
You hung around. Okay.
Just hung around.
So you didn't see any light
Nah.
because you were pretty tough, huh?
Yeah.
And did they tell you anything about going to the light?
Who? No, nobody told me.
So let me ask you something, Jehoshaphat. Being that you were so tough, were you afraid of God?
There's no God.
No, okay. So of course, if there's no God, you're not going to go anywhere, are you?
No.
No. So what happened once you found this little tyke? So cute, so light.
Oh, she was so cute and soft.
So what did you do?
I saw an opening, man, and I went in for it.
Okay, so what happened once you found that opening? How did you influence this little tyke?
Scared her. I like to scare her. And, you know, it's funny, as her mom used to say, jump on Jehoshaphat. Her mother used to say that all the time.
That was your name, wasn't it?
Yeah. And, yeah. She called me. She called me in, I think.
Yes. So what happened? What did you make her do?
What did I make her do? What did I make her do?
Did you tell her to do anything mischievous? Did you talk to her? Give her ideas?
Yeah.
What kind of stuff?
You know what? They don't like you. It's hard to make friends. You're different.
Yes.
But you can pretend. You can pretend you're something that you're not to get approval. That's what I did.
That's what you did. So you kind of were mirroring who you were into her, weren't you?
Yeah.
They didn't like you either.
Oh, no.
And it was hard for you to make friends.
Yeah. I was alone.
So I want you to think about all of these things.
Whoa.
Has that done anything for you?
Has what done anything for me?
Just hanging out with this little tyke who's now an older woman.
I don't know. I'm just passing the time.
You're passing the time.
I kind of get off on seeing how bad a shape she's in now. I've been working on her for a while.
Yeah. But you see, Jehoshaphat, you're not her guide. You're just a hitchhiker.
Yeah.
You should be evolving as a soul yourself, but you didn't know where to go. Did you know that you can evolve too? Just like you're seeing her improving?
I can't see past my own angularness.
Would you like me to help you?
Yes, please.
So Jehoshaphat, inside of your heart, there's a little spark. And this little spark everybody has, because this is the spark that created your soul. I want you to find that spark and tell me when you find it.
I don't think I have one.
Everybody has one. You know, it's kind of like everybody has an umbilical cord, right?
Yeah.
So, that little light is your spark. Find it. You're a smart guy. You can do this.
I'm a smart guy.
I want you to notice that little spark. It's a little twinkling thing. And the more you look at it, the bigger it becomes. Feel that little light getting brighter and brighter inside of you.
Oh,
What does it feel like? It's getting bigger.
wow. Is that soothing?
It is soothing. Make it even bigger. Just expand that light.
Oh my gosh. It's bigger than me.
What do you feel from it?
Love.
Love. Love.
Warmth and love.
That's God. That's what you didn't believe in. That's what you've been evading all of your life. What do you feel?
I am in awe.
And who's there waiting for you in that light? They always come for you.
I see them, but I don't know who they are.
What do they tell you?
Come on. Come on.
But you can't go right away, Jehoshaphat, because you've done some damage here. I want you to talk to Jackie and tell her how you feel about influencing her life, making her do things and believe things that weren't true. You've been lying to her. What do you say to Jackie?
Shoot, I'm sorry, kid. Kid, your light was so bright.
Yes, and you've dimmed it. Do you want her to forgive you for that?
Gosh, I hope I didn't hurt her forever.
Jackie, can you forgive Jehoshaphat for not knowing any better?
I don't know, I'm a little pissed off. Because I thought it was me the whole time.
Yeah, and now you know. It's never too late. Can you forgive him and let him go so that you could finally start living your life the way you intend to live?
Please, go into the light.
right,
Know our good God.
So I want you to go ahead, Jehoshaphat, and I want you to pull all of that hardness that's underneath her breast. Take that little ball of spiky hardness and take it with you. And Jackie, I want you to go ahead and pull that energy out of you. It doesn't belong there anymore. Pull it all out. Give it back to him. He can absorb it into that light. He can absorb it with love. That's it. Just Jehoshaphat, may the light of the universe always accompany you. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Very good. So let's close that portal down. And I want you to look at that spot underneath your breast. That spot that no longer has all of that hardness, all of that spikiness. All of those feelings that I'm not good enough, I'm not smart enough, I'm not lovable enough, I'm so different. And I want you to fill that space with something. What would you like to fill it with?
Oh, gosh, self-love, please.
Beautiful. So what color would you represent that?
Oh, lavender.
Beautiful. I'm going to sound the tuning fork and I want you to fill that space. Mm-hmm. Fill it with all that love, self-love. Knowing that you came here with a brilliant, bright light. And those that were lost saw that light. And they were taking your light, and now you can have it all back. You can directly connect with the source of that love, with that light. Tap into it. That brilliant lavender love. Very good. And now that you've done that, I want you to scan your body and see how it feels now.
Ooh.
How's that feel?
Crickety neck.
Mm-hmm. So I want you to just feel that crickety neck, and then we're going to go to the origin of when that crickety neck began. I'm going to count backwards from 3 to 1, and you're going to go to where that all began. 3. Beginning to feel that neck getting stronger and stronger. 2. And 1. Where are you? What's happening?
I feel like there's a rope.
Very good.
Typical. Rope around the neck.
All right, look at your body. Look down at your body. You can do this in slow motion. Is it a male or female body?
It's a woman.
How old are you there?
Mid-20s.
And how are you dressed?
Like Little House on the Prairie or something.
Long dress.
Yep.
What year is this?
18...
See the numbers just pop up.
1865.
Very good. So as you're there with this rope around your neck, who is around you?
I see some family. Gosh, do I have dark and long hair? I am absolutely breathtaking. I'm a beauty. Don't need to brag. Wow. It's weird seeing myself that way.
Yes. So just take a moment and just bring it in. And notice how others see you as they're seeing you up there with the rope on your neck. You can know what they're thinking about.
They're ashamed of themselves that they have come to see the hanging.
Did they take any part of it? You'll know.
I feel like I've helped them. I don't blame them.
Yes.
I'm not angry. I'm not the first one.
Yes. What happens next?
I'm charged with being a witch.
Yes.
When I just knew that God had provided all. Still know that God provided all on this earth. But I knew how to use it then.
Yes.
The plants and the herbs. My hands.
Yes.
And I come to an acceptance that there was nothing I could do to stop this.
Yes. So what happens next?
I resign myself because I know it's not going to hurt. I don't think it's going to hurt.
Good. Continue. What happens next?
The gallows open and I drop.
Mm-hmm. And where is your soul when this is happening?
Watching in front of
Yes.
myself.
Yes.
And somehow I find peace in it.
Yes.
In that life, I had self-confidence.
Yes. So let's find out a little bit about that life. I'm going to count backwards from 3 to 1, and you'll see yourself doing what it is that you're doing in that life with confidence. 3, 2, and 1. What's happening?
To be in the body, to feel confident, to feel beautiful.
Yes, feel it. Look at yourself. Look how beautiful you are.
I was beautiful and loving, smart.
Yes.
I had children. I had a handsome, hardworking husband. And my kids, I see myself teaching them.
Yes. What do you teach them?
Teaching them about this world, the earth,
Yes.
the different plants, the vegetables, nutrition, how to can, how to dry things, how to make tinctures, how to do all that. Make balm. Teach them about each pot. I did that in this life too.
So just take a moment and just bring all of that, all of that experience and knowledge, and just integrate that. Feeling confident.
I feel a lot of parallels.
Very good. So let's move forward to when something happens in that life. I'm going to count to 3. At 3, things will change. 1, 2, and 3. What's happening?
A friend of mine is jealous. Jealous of what I had. Jealous of what I knew.
Look into their eyes. Do you know that friends?
Yes. Oh, wow. Oh, wow.
What happens next?
She tells the authorities or someone. Yeah. Wow. Betrayal.
Betrayal. Very good.
Wow. I considered her my best friend. She's betrayed me somehow. Not that I was doing anything wrong. I wasn't even hiding it. Ooh, the pressure in my ears has gone kaflooey.
So what happens? Yes.
People I don't know come and get me.
Is your family home when they come to get you?
Yes, and I'm surprised that my husband doesn't do anything. He's afraid. He has to be there for the kids.
Yes.
Wow.
Notice how this is affecting you.
I feel betrayed by my husband too. But I am also glad that he put my kids, I love them. He's protecting them.
Yes.
He knows I'm strong. Okay.
Continue. What happens next?
Wow, they drag me up the hill. Or to the square, I guess. I don't know, wherever they hang people. it's not an everyday thing.
Yes.
Outside of town.
Yes.
Okay. Yeah. And my family's way in the back. My husband is protecting my children.
Has he been ordered to be there?
No. I don't know.
Okay. What happens next?
I opened my heart and I sent everything I have and everything I am and all I love to my children. As they put that rough thing over my neck. I want my husband to be brave. I hope he paid attention to what I was doing. But I hope I loved my kids enough.
Yes.
I did well. I did well this time.
Very good.
I did well, but still can't seem to get it right. Somehow they got me for doing good.
So you're going to feel and hear the sound of the door as it opens below you. And you feel yourself now hanging.
Yeah, my neck.
Yes. What happens when that rope cuts off your windpipe?
My neck cracks. Vocal cords, everything's crushed. Crushed closed.
Yes. Notice what's happening to the muscles in your body.
They're twitching. Twitching.
And as your muscles are twitching, what's the last thing that your brain thinks before your soul leaves that body?
I did well.
Very good.
I did well.
What was the most difficult part of this life?
That my very best friend betrayed me. That my husband, whom I thought was brave, was not very brave, but maybe in his own way he was. Protect my kids.
And when you think about those that you think are one way and they're not, and they betray you, what are your physical reactions when that happens?
I panic. I shiver. Tense up. Stop breathing. I cry. I literally think it must be something you did. I turn it in on myself.
Think about how it is that that's affecting you now in your life as Jackie. What does it make you do?
When anything goes wrong, the first thing I want to do is kill myself. The thought goes through, but I could never do that.
So when you think about that, what does that prevent you from doing in the life as Jackie?
With all the betrayal, I can't trust my own heart to make a good decision.
So I want you to go ahead and I want you to fix that head that's been severed. I want you to fix all of the bones.
Oh, boy.
Tell me when you fixed it. And I'm going to give you a tissue and I want you to cough out all that blood that's been stagnant in there.
Ooh.
Get it all out so you can breathe properly once again. And now that you can breathe properly, now you have a sense of who you are once again. And I want you to talk to all of those that betrayed you. And this time I don't hold anything back. What do you say to all of them?
You know, that was the one life where I felt beautiful. And I was my whole self. And I trusted you. Why?
And you took that from me.
Yeah.
You took my power.
I want to be back there. You took all that from me.
And I demand that you give that back to me. It wasn't yours.
Yeah, you had no right.
Give it to me.
Give it to me now. Give it to me now.
It's mine.
It's mine.
Not yours. You stole it from me.
You stole it from me.
I was everything in that life. I had everything.
I had everything I needed.
You took it from me.
And you could have had it too. I was in your life.
Yes.
Yes.
Fill yourself up with that self-love now, that self-confidence.
Oh my gosh.
Knowing that you've been defining yourself on somebody else's lack of security, somebody else's lack of confidence. You gave them that from your heart.
Wow.
And I want you to talk to your children now and say the things to your children that you never said to them.
You are perfect. You were made just the way you were supposed to be made. You're smart and you are spiritual and you are loving. Trust your instincts. Trust your instincts above all else.
Very good. And what do you say to your husband who didn't seem to support you the way you felt he should?
I'm a little angry with you, but I admire you for choosing our children over possibly losing your own life, making them orphans.
So I want you to notice if you're holding anything, any resentment for him, for betraying you.
Yeah.
So I want you to go ahead and pull that out. You don't need that any longer. Pull all of that energy out.
Oh, my ears are ringing. Maybe it's like pull wax out of my ears or something.
Pull all of that out. That doesn't belong to you any longer.
No, I don't want to hold that against you. I forgive you.
Very good. So now that you've taken care of all of those personal issues that you didn't take care of then, I want you to take that soul into the light. Take her into the light knowing that this beauty came to do work and she did a great job.
That was a good one.
And that everything that she had still is part of your soul. And you could tap into that anytime you wish. Take her into the light, knowing that with the death of that body, that experience is over and no longer affecting any lifetime that you're living. And now you can just feel yourself bringing in all of those things from all of those lifetimes. All of that confidence. What was the reason for this soul to come into this lifetime? What was it that you were needing to learn or to evolve your soul with?
I needed to claim my independence and see what I was worth. Not from inside and not from outside.
Very good.
To gain my own approval.
So I want you to talk to Jackie and explain to her what it is that she needs to do from now on to gain that independence, to gain that security, that safety, that self-worth. What do you say to her?
I say, remember that woman that was hanged. Remember her life. There's a lot of parallels there. You are that same soul that was self-confident, that saw herself as worthy. She was beautiful. She was empathetic. She was intuitive. She raised a beautiful family. You are the same.
Mm-hmm.
You are the same spark.
And she had the healing touch. She knew how to heal herself and to heal others.
Mm.
And she's been dealing with issues of her body. And we can now understand why when COVID came, she had no voice. She was brought back into memories of times in which she was not able to speak for herself. So I want you to go ahead and use those hands to complete the healing of her body so that she no longer feels this panic, that she could feel conscious once again.
This is the good knee. But the good knee hurts.
So go ahead and send the beautiful energy into that knee. Bring it in through the top of your head. Bring it in through your heart. And send it out through your hands. Connecting with that powerful source of all creation. Is there anything else that Jackie needs to know today?
She wonders about her usefulness.
What do you tell her?
Listen to your husband. He's telling you. You are meant to be there as a point of love for our family and support.
Very good.
That I am enough the way I am.
Very good. So repeat that again.
I am enough exactly the way I am.
Very good. So I want you to take that to be your mantra now.
I am enough. It's okay to love oneself. Not be narcissistic.
Very good. Is there anything else that she needs to know today, or do you feel that we are complete?
Loving yourself is not being narcissist. And it's okay.
Very good. 5 wide awake, completely alert, feeling wonderful all over.
I think my eyes are glued shut.
Welcome back.
Wow.
Wow. How was that?
That was odd.
Did it go by quickly for you?
Yes.
How fast do you think?
I don't know.
Give me an
hour and a half, maybe. Wow.
A little bit longer.
Wow.
2 hours.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Thank you
Does it
so
make
much.
sense?
Yes.
Unbelievable. So the question
thank
is, do
you.
you want to share some of this? Past
Does it seem interesting? I don't
lives
know.
are fascinating.
Yeah.
Especially the beautiful witch.
I don't know. Yeah.
That was
That's so hard for me to believe.
She was beautiful, wasn't she?
She was.
And she was confident. She knew what she was doing.
Yeah. Wow, to feel that way again, that would be awesome.
Just make a choice.
Yeah.
That's it. So you want to share it?
Yeah.
Good.
Sure.
Good. So Jackie, how was that? You're still wooing?
I am wooing. Wow.
So what was the reason you came here? What was the main reason?
I suffered from panic attacks, especially starting at COVID when I got COVID. Yeah. It was unexplainable.
Yeah. So now that you've had this session, and we've gone through a lot of different things, how do you feel?
I feel a weird inner peace. It's unfamiliar.
But that's what it's all about.
Yeah. An acceptance.
Good. That's what we need.
Yeah.
So, some of this session you did not see because we cut that out. I cut out all the personal stuff, which has to do with family. But the past lives really made a lot of sense in that you've been persecuted.
And abandoned.
And a lot of other things.
Yeah.
So, where are you coming from?
Piedmont, Illinois.
All the way to Micanopy, Florida.
Yes.
Did you drive here?
No, we flew.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
At least you didn't have that.
Yeah.
So, would you recommend this for other people?
I would.
Good.
I would.
And you're still in that woo-woo state. What does it feel like to be in hypnosis?
Like you're meditating, like you're resting.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Good.
Yeah.
And you've had a session before. Was this anything like the last session you had? Or was this more?
This was better.
Was it more intense?
The last one was intense. You know, you're lucky I didn't start yelling and screaming at my family. It's very nice, very peaceful.
Good.
The tuning forks were amazing.
Good. Well,
Yeah,
thank you for that.
Yeah.
And if you want a session with me, just go to my website, albaweinman.com. You need to sign up to my mailing list, and with that, you'll get a newsletter once a month if I'm doing sessions that month. And it has to be really quick because I only have a few sessions per month, and there's a lot of people on my mailing list, so you got to click on that link. That's what you did.
Yeah, I did not expect it to come up.
But
I needed a vacation too. So
how long had you been trying to get a session with me?
6 months.
There you go.
It was pretty quick.
Everybody is different, so just keep trying. And I hope you enjoyed this video until the next one. Much love to you. Thanks for watching. Bye.
Bye.
I get that help. Thank you so much. You're welcome.